Hey everybody, I'm Natalia Bonner from Peace and Quilt. I have a new machine quilting ruler, the 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler. Today we'll be using the top side of the 4-in-1 ruler to quilt some large scallops. I really like to quilt large scallops and bigger kind of negative space type borders. There's so many variations that you can do, but this is just a simple scallop that I like to quilt. So I'll line up my ruler. Stitched one scallop, move over and stitch the next one. Now from this point, I would just continue these scallops all the way around my border, but I always like to add, I always leave a little bit of negative space around the top side. So I like to fill in or add a second line or something just to really help that scallop stand out. So I'll stitch here, but generally I would stop, cut stitches, and then go. So I'm going to line my ruler up and we'll stitch a second scallop right around the top. We'll have to adjust a little bit. But take a look at this. You can see how having that second stitch line really adds so much to my scallop. Now, I'm just going to go through and fill in with some feathers. Obviously, I'm not using the ruler to fill in the feathers, but it's fun to watch. From this point, you can see I've got these fun feathers. They fill in the inside of the scallop really nicely. If I wanted it maybe a little more modern, not so traditional, I could have done straight lines, figure eights, loops, anything to fill in. But now I'm going to use the straight side of the ruler. I'll start back over on the left side and we'll fill in with lines 1/2 inch apart. I know it's difficult to see with the ruler over the top, but as I'm working my way along this top side of my scallop, I'm lining up the first line on my ruler, the 1/2 inch mark, with the previous stitch line. And I would continue that all the way across the scallop. Now, if I wanted something else, not necessarily straight lines, I could fill in with something else. So I'll just continue this and I'll stitch some swirls here. Thanks for watching. There's just a few things that I want to point out before we go. You can pick up my 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler on my website, peaceandquilt.com. Also, everybody's always wondering what I use to mark my quilts with. I use the blue Mark Be Gone water-soluble marker. It's a great marker. Also, if you are considering doing any ruler work on your long arm, always make sure you're using an extended base plate. They have several names. Each brand has their own. This base plate is really essential. It extends the hard surface under your quilt so that you have that nice space to move your rulers around while you're quilting. Most machines have their own. Pick them up, check your machine dealer. I do all of my machine quilting on a Gamma long arm machine. Thanks for watching.